त्र्यंबकाय त्रिपुरांतकाय त्रिकाग्निकालाय कालाग्निरुद्राय नीलकंठाय मृत्युंजयाय सर्वेश्वराय सदाशिवाय श्रीमन्महादेवाय नमः।
श्री श्री सत्यसाई अवतारे रामक्षेत्रे अस्मिन् वर्तमाने व्यवहारिके चांद्रमानेन
गुरु ब्रह्मा गुरु विष्णु गुरुदेवो महेश्वर गुरु साक्षात् परब्रह्मा तस्मै श्री गुरवे नमः। Om Shri Sai Ram. Offering my most humble pranams at the lotus feet of our beloved Lord Shri Satya Sai Baba on this auspicious occasion of Shri Guru Poornima. Sai Ram to my Sai family. Guru Poornima is celebrated in the Hindu month of Ashadi on a full moon day, as the moon is the presiding deity for the mind. The full circle represented by the moon, that is, represents the mind when it is filled with love. It mirrors the mind when it is filled with illumination and purity. We, the Balvikas children, offer a garland of programs at the lotus feet of our Guru, Bhagavan Shri Satya Sai Baba, the one who dispels darkness and ignorance. Veda Nityam Adhiyatam Taduditam. We must inculcate the habit of studying Veda every day. Swami says we can purify the atmosphere of the world by chanting the Vedas, praising the glory of God. So, we begin today's program with Veda chanting by Balavika students from Mantri Greens.
धीनामवित्रयवतु गणेशाय नमः सरस्वत्यै नमः श्रीगुरुभ्यो नमः हरि ओम्। ॐ यश्छन्दसां वृषभो विश्वरूपः छन्दोऽभ्योऽध्यमृतात् सम्बभूव समेन्द्रो मेधया आस्पृणोतु अमृतस्य देवधारणो भूयासं शरीरं मे विचर्षणं जिह्वा मे मधुमत्तमां कर्णाभ्यां भूरिविश्रुवम् ब्रह्मणः कोशोऽसि मेधया पिहितः श्रुतं मे गोपाय। ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः। ॐ छन्दसा कृष्णा देवी जुषमाणा न आगाद्विश्वाची भद्रा सुमनस्य माना त्वया जुष्टानुदमाना गुरुक्तान् बृहद्वदेव विदते सुवीरा आह त्वया जुष्टा दृशिर्भवति त्वया ब्रह्मा गतश्रीरुत त्वया आह प्रचोदयात् कात्यायनाय विद्महे कन्याकुमारी धीमहि तन्नो दुर्गिः प्रचोदयात् तत्पुरुषाय विद्महे महादेवाय धीमहि तन्नो रुद्रः प्रचोदयात् महादेव्यै च विद्महे विष्णुपत्नी च धीमहि तन्नो लक्ष्मी प्रचोदयात् नारायणाय विद्महे वासुदेवाय धीमहि तन्नो विष्णु प्रचोदयात् तत्पुरुषाय विद्महे महासेनाय धीमहि तन्नः षण्मुखः प्रचोदयात् आञ्जनेयाय विद्महे वायुपुत्राय धीमहि तन्नो हनुमत् प्रचोदयात् साईश्वराय विद्महे सत्यदेवाय धीमहि तन्नः सर्वः प्रचोदयात् साईश्वराय विद्महे सत्यदेवाय धीमहि तन्नः सर्वः प्रचोदयात् साईश्वराय विद्महे सत्यदेवाय धीमहि तन्नः सर्वः प्रचोदयात् ॐ शान्ति
is Aman. We are Group 1 first year students. So today we are going to enact the daily prayer and duties of Balvikas kid guided by our Balvikas Guru. So let's start. As soon as we open our eyes, we look at our hands. Do you know there are 3 goddesses in our hands?
Oh.
Yeah, they are God Lakshmi, God Saraswati and Goddess Gauri. So let's chant for them. Karagre vasate Lakshmi, Karamadhye Saraswati, Karamule sthite Gauri, Prabhate Karadarshanam. And what do we do next?
I know, we get down from our beds.
Yeah, but before touching our feet to the floor, we have to ask forgiveness from the Mother Earth. So, for that, let's chant Sarva Devata Nama Samudra Vasane. Samudra Vasane Devi Parvatastana Mandale Vishnu Patnim Namastubhyam Padasparshan Chamaswame.
After bath and getting ready, we all offer our prayers to our own Lord Ganesha. And did you know he is the first deity to be prayed before anyone else? So let us chant Vakratunda Mahakaya.
Vakratunda Mahakaya Surya Koti Samaprabha Nirvignam Guru Me Deva Sarvakareshu Sarvada.
Then we should thank our gurus for giving us knowledge and wisdom. Let us chant Guru Brahma.
Guru Brahma Guru Vishnu Guru Devo Maheshwara Guru Sakshat Parabrahma Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha.
Before our meal, we have to chant one sloka. And did you know Baba says food is God and we should never waste them. Come on, let us chant Harir Data.
Harir Data Harir Bhokta Harir Annam Prajapati Harir Vipra Sharirastu Bhunte Bhujayate Hari.
As kids, we all need to study well. And did you know there is one goddess who gives us knowledge and wisdom? She is Ma Saraswati. Come on, let us pray for her and chant Saraswati Namastubhyam.
Saraswati Namastubhyam Varade Kamarupini Vidyalambam Karishyami Siddhir Bhavatu Me Sada.
And let's not forget Mahalakshmi, who gives us wealth and prosperity. So let's chant Namastestu Mahamaye.
Namastestu Mahamaye Shri Pite Surapujite Shankar Chakra Gadaste Mahalakshmi Namostute.
Let's also pray to Goddess Parvati, who gives us strength and power. Let's chant Sarva Mangala.
Sarva Mangala Mangalye Shive Sarvada Satike Sharanye Trayambake Gauri Narayani Namostute.
There is also one Vedic prayer which helps us in understanding and to have peace and harmony around us. Let's chant Sahana Bhavatu.
Sahana Bhavatu Sahana Bhunatu Sahaviryam Karavavahai Tejasvinavati Tamastu Vidvishavahai. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti.
Let's also chant the one sound which has filled the whole universe. Let us chant Omkaram.
Omkaram Bindu Sanyuktam Nityam Yayanti Yoginaha Kamadam Mokshadam Chaiva Omkaraya Namo Namaha. Hey, whole day we do lots of mistakes, and there is a prayer for you for forgiveness from Lord. We all should chant this prayer before going to bed. Let us chant Karacharana Kritam. Karacharana Kritam Vakayajam Karmajam Va Shravananayanajam Va Manasam Va Paradam Vitama Vitam Va Sarvameta Kshamasva Jaya Jaya Karunabde Shri Mahadeva Shambho. Thanking God for your unconditional love on us, let us chant Asatoma Sadgamaya. Asatoma Sadgamaya Tamasoma Jyotirgamaya Mrityorma Amritam Gamaya. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. For the universal peace, let us chant Samasta Loka. Samasta Loka Sukhino Bhavantu. Samasta Loka Sukhino Bhavantu. Samasta Loka Sukhino Bhavantu. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti.
Sairam, the fortunate cow. Amba is the farmer's cow. She likes to eat the grass in the field. She goes home by herself every evening. One day when she was eating the grass, a tiger came. "I will eat you," it said. Amba ran and the tiger chased her. Soon she got stuck in a bog. The tiger came after her and he also got stuck in the bog. Whatever the tiger tried to run and catch her, Amba also tried to run and escape, but it was of no use. They both were stuck. Soon it was getting dark. "Are you not afraid?" asked the tiger. "No," said Amba, "my master will surely come and save me. I am not afraid. What about you?" Nobody will come for you." The tiger only laughed. "Ha ha ha.
Ha ha ha. Nodana.
After some time, the farmer came searching for the cow. Then he found her. He pulled her out of the bog. Both Amba and the farmer were happy.
Go like this.
Sairam. From this role play, we understand that Amba, the cow, was very fortunate to have a master to save her. Similarly, in our life's journey, it is very essential to have a guru or a guide to take us safely to our destination, because Guru is God, all-pervading, and only He can help us to cross this ocean of samsara safely. Guru dispels our darkness called ignorance and leads us to the path of enlightenment or wisdom. We are all very fortunate to have God as our Guru, our Bhagwan Shri Sathya Sai Baba. Let us offer Shraddha and Saburi as Dakshina to this holy Guru Poornima. Farmer Vidvat.
Namambana Nodidira.
Tiger Ayush.
Nanu ninna tindaktini.
Cow Arya.
ನನ್ನ ಯಜಮಾನ ಬಂದು ನನ್ನನ್ನು ಖಂಡಿತ ಕರ್ಕೊಂಡು ಹೋಗ್ತಾನೆ.
Narrator Vaishnavi. Bhajan will be sung by Achyut and myself Jayati.
Guru Baba, Guru Baba,
Guru Baba, Guru Baba,
Charana Namostute Guru Baba,
Sharana Namostute Guru Baba,
चरण नमोस्तु ते गुरु बाबा
शरण नमोस्तुते गुरु बाबा
विद्यादायक गुरु बाबा
विद्यादायक गुरु बाबा
विद्यादायक गुरु बाबा
विद्यादायक गुरु बाबा
प्रशांत स्वरूप गुरु बाबा
शांत स्वरूप गुरु बाबा
प्रशांत स्वरूप गुरु बाबा
शांत स्वरूप गुरु बाबा
गुरुवर गुरुवर गुरु बाबा
गुरुवर गुरुवर गुरु बाबा
जय गुरुवर गुरुवर गुरु बाबा
गुरुवर गुरुवर गुरु बाबा
गुरु बाबा गुरु बाबा चरण नमोस्तुते गुरु बाबा विद्यादायक गुरु बाबा प्रशांत स्वरूप गुरु बाबा गुरुवर गुरुवर गुरु बाबा जय गुरुवर गुरुवर गुरु बाबा गुरु बाबा गुरु बाबा
Significance of Namasmarana.
Om Shri Sai Ram. The students of Malleshwaram D are here to perform a skit on the significance of Namasmarana. Once upon a time, the celestial and ever-wondering sage Narada had a doubt. He began to wonder in the power of the Lord's name. This was surprising, considering the fact that he always chanted the name of his Lord Narayana. But then, these things happen in life when you stop doing whatever you are doing and question the wisdom and logic behind your activity. Unable to understand the power in the Lord's name, Narada approaches Lord Narayana.
Narayana, Narayana. Lord, I go to you. Can you please tell me the power behind chanting the name Narayana? Narada. Narada, there has never been a wrong time to get a doubt cleared. But once when your doubt is cleared, you are given an experience. Hold on to the lesson with faith. Do not be like a monkey that daily pulled a planted sapling to check whether the roots are growing. I understand, my lord. I will not do like that. But as you yourself said, till the doubt is cleared, the lack of faith is not a sin. Yes, Narada, but I need not answer your question. You see that parrot there. Go and ask your question to that parrot. Okay, my lord. Narayana, Narayana. Bless you, dear parrot, bless you. Can you please tell me the power behind chanting the name Narayana? Oh my God, what is this? Oh Lord, he had told me to go and ask the parrot on what is the power behind chanting your name Narayana. But as soon as it heard your name, it immediately fell down dead. Is that so? A cow is a farmer's barn, has just delivered a calf. Go to the calf and ask the same question. But why did the parrot have such a seizure and die? You will understand everything in its own sweet time. Now, go to the calf and solve your doubts. Okay, my lord. Mother, I see that you have been blessed with a bonny baby. May I ask the calf a small question? Oh dear calf, can you please tell me the power behind chanting the name Narayana? Oh my God, again? Lord, you had told me to go and ask the calf on what is the power behind chanting the name Narayana. But as soon as it heard your name, it immediately fell down dead.
Don't be hasty, Narada. Haste makes waste, and waste leads to worry. Be patient. A son has born to the king of this land just yesterday. The king is very happy, to the child's future is very great. Go to the prince and ask the same question.
But what if the soldiers arrest me? I may also die. The kingdom will be hireless. Is this the power behind chanting your name, my lord?
Don't be hasty. Go and ask the prince.
Narayana, Narayana. Okay, may I ask a small question? Yes, maybe. Oh dear prince, can you please tell me the power behind chanting the name Narayana?
Oh Narada, is this all you have learned? You chant the name 24 hours but don't know its taste or effect? First, I was born as a parrot. When I heard the name Narayana, I got liberated to a higher birth immediately. Next, I was born as a calf. This was an even better life. Bharatiyas worship cows. When I heard the name Narayana, I got liberated again from the calf's body. Now, I am born as a prince. Where is the parrot, calf and prince? By chanting God's name, we go to higher states. I have become a prince and this is my fortune. I got a human birth and this is the greatest reward. Only in human birth I can get liberated finally, if I chant the name continuously. This is the reward of listening to the name Narayana.
Thank you, my prince. So this is the reward of chanting your name, my lord. Thank you for making me understand.
Bless you, my child, bless you. Finally, you have understood the importance of Namasmarana.
As Sri Satya Sai Baba says, in the Kali Yuga, the greatest and most effective solution to all our problems is to practice Namasmarana. It will protect us from all evil and negative energy. It is our armor, shield and protector. Om Shri Sai Ram. Now, I would like to introduce the characters of today's skit. Vinisha as Lord Narayana. Vaibhavi as Sage Narada. Yashwin as the parrot. Hansika as the cow. Diksha as the calf, Abhinav as the king, Ritu as the prince, and me, Brinda, the English narrator. Om Shri Sai Ram.
When your Guru is the Supreme Divine are both in front of you, whom would you worship first? Isn't this a difficult situation? How utterly blessed we are to have both Guru and Govinda together in our beloved Bhagavan. Watch this dance to see what Sant Kabir says. few Balvikas alumni sharing their divine experiences. We have with us Arjun Shanmugam.
My most humble pranams at the lotus feet of our dearest Bhagwan. I feel so elated and grateful to be talking about my experiences as a Balvikas alumni in the August gathering today. I was initiated into Balvikas in the year 2007 by one of my gurus, Srimati Lakshmi Nagaraj, Lakshmi Auntie, as we fondly know her. So I come from a family of first-generation devotees. I was welcomed with open hands, and I was given countless opportunities by Swami, and I have been serving in the organization ever since. Today, I would like to pay my obeisance firstly to our Jagat Guru, Sri Satya Sai Baba. I would also like to remember the countless gurus who have shaped me and brought me to where I am today. When I first sat down to pen down my experiences in Balvikas a few days ago, so many memories of my childhood came gushing into me. Every Saturday and Sunday afternoon for a decade, I used to spend at the residence of my dearest gurus, Srimati Gayatri Jambunathan and Srimati Gayatri Trasi, who have shaped me in a million ways. There are two particular instances where I remember them on a daily basis. Everyone has trying situations in life, right? So I too have my share of trying situations, mostly on a daily basis. And when I encounter failure, involuntarily the Sai Gayatri just comes out. And I start chanting the Sai Gayatri. And that is instilled in me because of Balvikas. Another instance that I can recount is when we are traveling, we come across an ambulance that just zooms past us, right? My gurus always told me, whenever there's an ambulance passing by, chant Sarve Bhavantu Sukhinaha. Pray for the soul that is inside the ambulance. That is the success of Balvikas. We want to take the morals, values, and principles that we learn in Balvikas into the society. Values such as kindness, compassion, and humanity, which are totally required in the society that we live in today. Another instance that I would like to recall, because today is Guru Poornima, is when I played the role of Dattatreya in the drama Nature the Guru that was presented at Swami's abode. So I played the role of Dattatreya, but beyond that, I learned so much from the drama. From the tiniest of the fireflies to the mightiest sky, we can learn so many things from everything that is around us. So there is abundance of gurus around us. All we have to do is recognize them, learn from them, do away with our ignorance. Only then can we attain Sadgati. And immediately after the drama, due to academic reasons, I had taken a break that lasted 3 long years, which I still regret about. And once I wanted to come back, the pandemic happened. And it was quite difficult for me to cope up with the mental stress that was there with the pandemic. That is when I got an opportunity to coordinate for Zoom Bhajans that used to happen online. It was blissful. I used to read Thought for the Day too. And then Swami blessed me with the opportunity to come back to singing bhajans, as I always used to as a child here. And once I came back, I again got the opportunity of coming back into the Samiti, start singing again. And I am very happy where I am right now. And I want to surrender myself onto Swami's noble mission, to surrender, to take his mission farther and wider is my only goal in life. And I thank Swami for showering me with his choicest blessings. Jai Sai Ram.
Thanks, Arjun. That was indeed a beautiful journey. Thanks for sharing this with us. Now, we have with us the next Balvikas alumni, Miss S. Gayatri, whose mother, Srimati Meenakshi, was a Balvikas Guru. She completed the course National Leadership Program for Self-Transformation, a 9-month course that is intended to transform the youth of today, and graduated in March 2023. She is currently serving as a District Youth Coordinator of Bengaluru Central.
Om Shri Sai Ram, offering my most humble pranams at the lotus feet of our beloved Lord Shri Satya Sai Baba. A very good evening to all of you on this beautiful occasion of Guru Poornima. Looking at these children performing various acts for Balvikas has my own memories gushing back in. So as a Balvikas kid, my brother and I would go together to Balvikas. And since I was still in group 1, my classes would get over pretty quick. But his would elongate for some time and I would be waiting and we would come back together. So this was our routine every other Saturday. But one such day, just like today evening, it was raining. I couldn't wait outside. So Uma auntie, who was his Balvikas teacher, asked me to join the class and sit with the seniors. So that's what I did. As she was teaching them, so many of the things which she was teaching, I couldn't grasp all of them. But there is one such learning which I'd like to share with all of you that has stayed with me till today. These were the exact words which she used. ಈ ಪ್ರಪಂಚ ಸ್ವಾಮಿದು ಗುರುಕುಲ, ನಿಮ್ಮ ತಂದೆ ತಾಯಿ ಸುತ್ತಿರುವ ದೊಡ್ಡವರು ಎಲ್ಲರೂ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಗುರುಗಳು. Meaning, this universe is Swami's school. Our parents, older people, and everyone around us are our teachers, and our learning never ends. And we are forever students in his divine abode. I was baffled, to say the least. As a child, like every other child, I dreaded going to school and couldn't wait to be a grown-up and not attend school anymore. So imagine my horror when I heard auntie telling that we are forever going to be the students. I didn't know better back then. But today, I'm immensely grateful to say that Swami has truly embodied himself in the form of my parents, gurus, and my wonderful Sai family who have been my guiding force, proving to me that learning never ends. Like every other daughter and son, my biggest goal in life was to make my mother, who's also my Balvikas guru, and my father the proudest people on earth ever. Although there are so many ways to make them proud and bring them joy, somehow I kept thinking, how could I make them proud? And then I saw my brother graduating from a very prestigious college. I saw my cousins and so many other movies and TV shows that showed the graduation ceremony to be of such a pompous joy where you would go wave to your parents, click photos with them. So I wanted to give the same joy to my parents. So since the moment I stepped foot into my college, I have been dreaming of my graduation ceremony. The color of the sari I would wear, what I would say to my parents when I graduate, waving to them from the stage, everything I had planned picture by picture in my mind. As year passed by, I was also part of the invocation music group that would sing during every graduation ceremony. Every single year, I would tell to myself, okay, the next year this would be me, or the year after that, that would be me, and my juniors would be singing for me. I was so excited. So time passed. It was my final year in my engineering, and everything was wonderful. I worked hard, and with Swami's grace, I was blessed with a lot of wonderful opportunities in my final year. And in the final semester, even our HOD had given us the brief about our graduation ceremony and how things are going to be. I was very excited. I even asked my brother and my father to take leave on that day. and I could see my dream becoming true, and I couldn't wait for that day. But as fate would have it, March 2020 happened, and the pandemic struck all of us. Even if it was just 15 days, I had a little bit of hope. But as the pandemic's fright heightened, the dream of mine was long gone, as there were other things for me to worry about, like my job, health, the entire world's health. Even going out was an issue, that my graduation dream was long gone. So yeah, after that I was a little bit sad, but nonetheless, life went on. Few years passed, and came the year 2022. So through the Samithi WhatsApp group, I got to know that there is a course from prestigious Swami's institution called the National Leadership Program for Self-Transformation. I didn't wait a second to get myself enrolled in that. And true to its name, this course truly transformed me from my very core. It taught me the values of management, relationship building, people building, and also it also helped me manage my emotions, all using Swami's beautiful teachings. End of the course, we also had to do a project in which we shared this learnings with the government college students from Malleshwaram, and this wouldn't have been possible without my Sai family. And end of this, we were told that we will be having a graduation ceremony for the completion of this course. Oh wow, Swami, your Leelas. My happiness knew no bounds. And the fact that I would be graduating in his very divine abode in Puttaparthi. What more could I ask? And in March of 2023, I also got the opportunity to speak in front of him. And also, not just my dream was fulfilled, but also he made my dream fulfilled to beyond what I even imagined. So I would like to extend my heartfelt gratitude to all my gurus and my wonderful parents, his chosen messengers who I believe to be true, who have molded me to be in this position. Jai Sai Ram.
Thanks, Gayatri, for sharing this beautiful message with all of us. I'm sure we'll remember it in days to come. Next up, we have with us Prathamesh Amembar, a passionate artist who has participated in several art competitions at various levels and has won many accolades. He considers Parthi close to his heart and always regards Swami as his only guru and a friend who is always guiding and watching over him, and would like to share his experience in his journey of life.
अज्ञानतिमिरान्धस्य ज्ञानाञ्जलशलाखया चक्षुरुन्मीलितयेन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः. Let us all prostrate to the Guru, the only Guru, who leads us from darkness to light, from ignorance to enlightenment. Om Shri Sai Ram. A very warm good evening to all of you present here. I would like to share a small offering my most humble pranams at the lotus feet of beloved Swami. I feel blessed to be part of Balvikas. I was introduced to Balvikas by my mother when I was just 3 years old, and for which I'm really grateful to her. I was very keen and got more interested to attend these classes regularly. So it was first conducted in Rupa Auntie's house. So then it's shifted to Shalini Auntie's house. So it was just so blissful. The memories are so intact in my mind, and I remember each and every class, the experience that I've had with all the gurus, and the atmosphere was filled with divinity, in like blissful experiences, stories, all the moral values, the bhajans and whatnot, the Vedas. So it was just so blissful. The evening period, I would just wait for the classes. So I would eagerly wait for Saturday classes, and I would attend these classes regularly. So I imbibed moral values through Chinnakatha and Swami's stories, and messages. Also listening to various experiences of devotees, various devotees also inspired me a lot. I would like to thank all my Balvikas gurus for spreading awareness on human values, spirituality, and ethics through educare, which is the need of the hour today, along with academics. I regard Swami as my Jagat Guru, who has been guiding me throughout. I would like to share a small incident when we were traveling a few months ago. A thought came to my mind and wanted to see Swami very badly. Within a few moments, I saw a huge photograph of Swami in a shop. I was so thrilled and amazed, and I could feel Swami's presence. I felt so happy and felt rest assured that Swami is watching over me and is always with me. I'm thankful to Swami for gifting me with the art of sketching, and always pray to him to use me as his instrument and work through me. Sketching Swami's photo is the most difficult task. Any small mistake or error can cause a whole damage to the whole picture. Since Swami guided me and worked through me, I was able to draw his picture, and I was able to, I offered it to at his lotus feet. Also, I was very keen on reading the Shirdi Sai Sacharita and wanted to do a Parayan when I was in class 5, with a strong prayer in mind to visit Shirdi, as I had not visited till then. After I finished the Parayan, after a few months, after a few months, I got somehow some circumstances made it, and somehow I got a chance to visit Shirdi and have the darshan of Sai Samadhi, and I was just so I could feel Baba hearing me from within, and it was just such a divine experience. And from this time onwards, my faith in doing the Sai Sacharit Parayan has become intense. I vividly remember about a dream of Swami, our Swami, when I was young. So it was something in the dream I'm seeing Swami sitting. He just emerges in the Sai Kulwant hall, and we all are seated in the hall. So, and I see him in his white robe. So maybe it was on his birthday, and he's looking at all of us with his ever compassionate love, which is flowing from him, and we all are gazing at him, and suddenly we see him distributing the chocolates to all of us. So Swami, even to this day, he shows his presence, in some way or the other. At times when I'm in dilemma, or I'm in some confusion, which I'm not able to take any decision or go ahead with something, an important decision in life. So I get some message or other from Swami through media, or in any photos, or telegram, or any discourse where he's exactly answering to the doubt. So my heartfelt gratitude to Shalini Aunty, Shailaja Aunty, Nitya Aunty, and all the gurus, all the Balvikas gurus who are doing a wonderful job of nurturing the young ones, young minds into, they are nurturing and molding young hearts. Thank you, Swami, for being my Sadguru and guiding force in my life. Let us also offer our salutations at the lotus feet of all the leading Mathadipatis of all the mats. And let us also offer our respectful salutation to all the gurus who lead us from darkness to light. A sense of gratitude fill within me, recounting the innumerable opportunities Swami has bestowed upon me. I pray to Swami that he gives me all the strength and energy to serve his noble organization and spread his message far and wide. Jai Sai Ram. Thank you.
Thanks for sharing with all of us those divine experiences. Prathamesh, may you be blessed with many such blessings by Swami. Now we have with us a proud alumnus of Balvikas under the tutelage of Srimati Gayatri Trasi, and an alumnus of Swami's prestigious educational institute, Sri Satya Sai Institute of Higher Learning Batch of 2020. Currently working in KPMG, we have with us Miss Srinaja, who would be sharing about her experiences with all the gurus in her life and the impact they had on her.
Akhanda mandalakaram vyaptam yena characharam tatpadam darshitam yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Salutations are to that Guru who showed me the abode, the one who is to be known, whose form is the entire universe, and by whom all the movable and immovable are pervaded. Om Shri Sai Ram, offering my reverential salutations at the lotus feet of our divine Guru, and warm greetings to all the esteemed elders and dear brothers and sisters gathered here today on this auspicious occasion of Guru Poornima. It is said that when the Shishya or the disciple is ready, the Guru reveals himself. I pray to our Jagat Guru to give us the strength and faith to follow the footsteps that he has left behind and guide us with his illuminating grace in every step of our life. As I stand here before all of you this evening, I'm reminded of the first time attending Guru Poornima celebrations in Prashanti Nilayam back in the year 2015 as an overexcited undergraduate student, since Guru Poornima marked the first cultural festival that we were brought to attend from Anantapur. Well, as all of you are aware, Guru Poornima is one of the most celebrated festivals in Puttaparthi. This is because our Bhagwan himself, being the Guru of all Gurus, laid high emphasis on the importance of Guru in one's life. We agree that education is what molds the character of an individual. Hence, Bhagwan himself, being the founder chancellor of the Sri Satya Sai University, was directly involved in framing the curriculum of our institute. Now, I mention this only because in today's scenario, while there may be many prestigious institutions that provide degrees to roll out managers, Swami provided an opportunity to the students to be molded into leaders of today. He created an ecosystem of integrated education that is conducive to nurture and churn out such leaders. Each of us who have had the opportunity to attend Balvikas sessions or merely even had the opportunity to listen, understand, and implement his teachings makes us all such leaders. Now, I would like to take a quick moment to just highlight the roles and responsibilities of teachers back in the day during Bhagwan's physical presence, where he himself was the direct guru for the students, imparting values and lessons to them, making the work of the teachers, let's say, relatively easier, versus the present times where the teachers and our gurus have the responsibility of carrying forward the word of Swami all by themselves. The fact that they are able to create the same impact and are able to uphold the entire framework of the institution itself speaks volumes of their integrity and dedication to the overall system in place. In this context, I would also like to highlight the concept of modern Gurukul system that Bhagwan envisioned and created, wherein the students and teachers reside in the same campus premises. Despite being cut off from the rest of the world, our teachers ensured that we were not devoid of any required resources. This made all of us self-sufficient. To think of it, we have highly dedicated teachers who chose to forego the comforts and privileges of life and stay on campus with the students. That again speaks highly of their simplicity and humility. As students, we have experienced various such instances, be it the annual sports and cultural meet, wherein the teachers are the backbone of the entire event, but where credit is due, they duly take the back seat and watch the students receive the applause and appreciation. For students, it may be an event to participate for maybe a couple of times, but batch after batch, our teachers contribute to the event to ensure that the final outcome is nothing short of perfection because it is an offering to him. In my personal experience, as the member of the university brass band, we had a very senior teacher from Germany who, despite being an octogenarian, would attend every single practice session and play her instrument to show us how each note had to be played to perfection only because she dedicated her life to serve Bhagwan. Having said that, I would now like to focus on the first gurus of my life, my parents. On many occasions in his discourses or sometimes even during his candid chats with students or devotees, Bhagwan has emphasized on the significance of Mata, Pita, Guru, which are only then followed by Daivam. I feel highly fortunate to have such parents who have always urged me to do the right thing. That has made me into the person that I am today. I feel fortunate to have such parents who urged me to tread the path leading to Bhagwan, always ensuring that I treated him as my companion. And I feel fortunate to have been introduced to the lovely Balvikas sessions, which were my first stepping stones to unfolding and understanding his divine bliss. I vividly recall my Balvikas classes with my guru, Gayatri Trasi ma'am, who so dearly and lovingly held classes every week and even gave me an opportunity to be part of the drama titled Bhakta Ram Das in the year 2010 that was enacted in front of Bhagwan. Ironically, I happened to play the role of guru in front of the guru. In all, my Mata and Pita led me to my gurus who showed me the path to my Daivam. I believe that the concept of guru is not only to revere our teachers, but also to internalize their words and actually be able to walk that talk. Bhagwan gave us the 4 Fs: follow the master, face the devil, fight to the end, and finish the game. Of these, I believe that if we are able to just focus on the first F, that is follow the master, the rest will automatically follow suit. But here, what becomes relevant is to follow the inner master or the inner sai and be able to watch that master with single-pointed attention, looking inside of ourselves, always being alert and always ready to listen to his divine will in our lives. On this note, I would like to pray to Bhagwan to continue to inspire us, to continue to guide us, to continue to take us with full vigor unto him. I once again offer my humble gratitude to all my gurus and my Bhagwan. Jai Sai Ram.
Thank you so much, Srinaja, for reminding all of us of the importance of different gurus who enter our lives. We now invoke the blessings of the gurus, but the catch: we bring them in the form of kids of our Balvikas Trust as gurus. Presenting you a role play, over to you, Shubhaka.
Sairam, dear brothers and sisters, Sairam to all the little ones here. I take this opportunity to introduce our little kids who are dressed up today as our spiritual gurus. Adi Shankara was an intellectual giant, a genius of linguistics, and above all, a spiritual light and the pride of India. The level of wisdom and knowledge he showed at a very early age made him a shining light of humanity. I welcome Anika, who has dressed up herself today as Adi Shankaracharya. One second, wait.
Om Gurubhyo Namaha Hari Om. Gurur Brahma Gurur Vishnu Gurur Devo Maheshwaraha Gurur Sakshat Parabrahma Tasmai Shri Guruve Namaha. Akhanda Mandalakaram Vyaptam Yena Characharam Tatpadam Darshitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Namaste Sharada Devi Kashmira Puravasini Tvamaham Prarthaye Nityam Vidyam Buddhim Cha Dehi Me. A Brahmin couple named Shivaguru and Aryamba were Shankara's parents. Shankara was also known as Adi Shankaracharya. Shankara was born at Kaladi in Kerala. Adi Shankara was the guru who propounded the Advaita philosophy. I, Anika, am enacting the role of Adi Shankaracharya. Adi Shankaracharya said, "Silence is the first door to spirituality. The self is real. This is the spiritual truth. This is Brahman. Aham Brahmasmi Tattvam Asi. Dhanyavadaha."
Andal, also known as Kotai, Nachiyar and Goda Devi, was the only female Alvar among the 12 Hindu saints of South India. She was posthumously considered an avatar of the goddess Bhudevi. Andal is known for her unwavering devotion for Lord Vishnu. I welcome Aradhana, who is today beautifully dressed up as Andal.
Sairam, and thank you for giving me this opportunity to showcase myself as Andal. One day, Periyalvar went to Tulsi garden to pluck Tulsi for Lord Vishnu. He hears a noise, a baby crying. He moves to that way and he sees a beautiful baby girl, and he took care of her and taught many things about Krishna and his childhood. One day he saw some curly hairs in her hair, so he named her as Kodai, and after some days he started calling her as Andal. One day he asked Andal to garland some flowers, so he kept some flowers and he moved on. After Godai Andal completes her work, she takes the garland and she stands near the well and she oars the garland herself, and she's in the well. After Periyalvar comes, she immediately removes that garland and gives to Periyalvar. Periyalvar gives to the Alvar. Alvar sees some hairs in the garland and he tells, "See here, some hairs are there. Please take another garland." Periyalvar comes to home and take another garland, but when he gave to Alvar, the garland will fall down. That night, in Periyalvar's dream, Vishnu comes and tells, "I want the garland that was owned by Andal." The next morning, he takes the garland that was owned by Andal and give it to Alvar, and he tells that story has been done in his dream. That means he has married Andal. Thank you. Sairam.
Ramanujacharya is revered worldwide as a Vedic philosopher and a social reformer. He brought the treasure of Vedic literature to the doorsteps of common man. He became the preceptor of the Bhakti movement and the source of all other Bhakti schools of thought. Today, we have with us Achintya as Ramanujacharya.
Sairam everyone. Thank you for giving this opportunity to enact myself as Ramanujacharya. Ramanuja Dayapatram Jnana Vairagya Bhushanam Srimad Venkatanathāryam Vande Vedanta Deshikam Lakshminatha Samarambam Natha Yamuna Madhyamam Asmadacharya Paryantam Vande Guru Parampalam Yo Nityam Achyuta Padambuda Yugma Rukma Vyamohatas Taditarani Trinaya Mene Asmad Guror Bhagavatosya Dayeka Sindhoho Ramanujasya Charanam Sharanam Prapadye. Bhagavat Sri Ramanujacharya was one of the great sages of India. He was the greatest devotee of Lord Vishnu. He dedicated his whole life by worshipping Lord Vishnu. He was born on 1017 in a small village called Sri Perambadur in Tamil Nadu. He is known as Avatara of Adishesha. Sri Bhashyam is one of the main scripture written by him. He is regarded as Vedic philosopher and social reformer. Our Prime Minister Narendra Modi has inaugurated the biggest statue of Ramanujacharya, known as the Statue of Equality in Hyderabad. Please visit and seek his blessings. Om Namo Narayana. Thank you.
Basavanna spread social awareness through his poetry, popularly known as Vachanas. Basavanna rejected gender or social discrimination, superstitions and rituals, but introduced Ishtalinga necklace with an image of Shivalinga to every person regardless of his or her birth, to be constant reminder of one's bhakti to Shiva. I would like to welcome Subhashri, who is here today as Guru Basavanna.
Sairam everyone, my name is Shubhashri. Today I am Basvanna. Basveshwara was also called Basvanna, who was a 12th century philosopher, poet and social reformer from Karnataka, India. He is very famous for his vachanas, and one of his vachana is, do not steal, do not kill, never be angry, do not criticize anyone. This is the way to cleanse our body and soul. This is the way to please our Lord. Thank you.
Swami Vivekananda was a chief disciple of Saint Ramakrishna and the founder of Ramakrishna Mission. He is considered a key figure in the introduction of Vedanta and Yoga to the West, and is credited with raising the profile of Hinduism to that of world religion. I welcome Samvit, who is here today with us as Swami Vivekananda.
Sisters and brothers of Malleshwaram. Arise, awake, stop not till your goal reached.
The next one requires no introduction to all of us here. Swami is our supreme guru. Swami teaches that man's basic nature is divine and the purpose of life is the realization of this divinity. This will occur, he says, by leading a moral life, by rendering selfless service to those in need, by engaging in devotional practices, and by developing love, respect, compassion to all. I welcome Satya, who is here today with us as our dear Swami.
Premaswarupalara, life is a challenge. Meet it. Life is a dream. Realize it. Life is a game. Play it. Life is love. Enjoy it. Come on, let us all sing a bhajan. Om Shivaya, Om Shivaya. Om Shivaya, Om Shivaya. Shambho Shankara, Om Shivaya. Shambho Shankara, Om Shivaya. Shambho Shankara, Om Shivaya. Shambho Shankara, Om Shivaya.
with the high tone of the energy reverberating inside the hall, the Mahila singers of Malleshwaram Samithi now bring you a medley of Bhajans.
Jai नमो जय सद्गुरु श्री सत्य साई नमो जय सद्गुरु श्री सत्य साई नमो साईनाथ भगवान साईनाथ भगवान साईनाथ भगवान साईनाथ भगवान सत्यं शिवं सुंदरं साईनाथ भगवान सत्यं शिवं सुंदरं साईनाथ भगवान साईनाथ भगवान साईनाथ भगवान बुद्धं शरणं गच्छामि बुद्धं शरणं गच्छामि धम्मं शरणं गच्छामि धम्मं शरणं गच्छामि संघं शरणं गच्छामि संघं शरणं गच्छामि साई शरणं गच्छामि सत्य साई शरणं गच्छामि साईनाथ
request Mr. Srinivas Rao to kindly convey the vote of thanks for today's August gathering.
Bhavaroginam Gurave Sarvalokanam Dakshinamurtaye Namaha. Om Namah Pranavarthaya Sudha Gnanaika Murtaye Nirmalaya Prashantaya Dakshinamurtaye Namaha. Respected elders, dear brothers and sisters, a very happy Guru Poornima to you all. It's so heartening to see such a large gathering today, and we wish to see such numbers every week in this Samiti to make it more vibrant. I just said 2 shlokas on Guru Dakshinamurti. On the occasion of Guru Poornima, we cannot but discuss about Guru Dakshinamurti, who he was, and how Swami used to talk about Guru Dakshinamurti. He was the very embodiment of Lord Shiva. He was the very personification of extreme wisdom, knowledge, and awareness. In most of the discourses, Swami used to talk about Guru Dakshinamurti. In fact, Guru Poornima celebration itself was so very... Swami started this function in the 1956 in Prashant Nilayam, and till date, the function continues to be celebrated with utmost devotion and enthusiasm. We used to see Swami as students. We used to see Swami asking the primary school children and the higher secondary school children to perform in the Punan Chandra auditorium to start with, and subsequently in the Sai Kulwant hall. And Swami would, when the children are performing, he would just rise from the chair as if he is one amongst them. Like a child, he would rise and start acknowledging their performance. That was Swami and Guru Poornima festival. And on the occasion of Guru Poornima, I would like to state 2 anecdotes before I go on to my job of doing the vote of thanks on us. The reason why I want to share these 2 anecdotes is that the significance, the importance that Swami used to attach to the Gurus, the high esteem in which Swami used to hold Gurus. It's very important for us to understand. And when we talk of Swami, obviously there are so many examples that we can quote, but because of paucity of time, I'll just share 2 anecdotes. You know, in late 70s and 80s, Swami used to write letters to the boys. Where did I keep them? In one such letter, Swami, that was the year July 1979, where he says, of course I'm going to take this small portion of the letter. For obvious reasons, I can't be reading out the entire letter, okay? He says, my dear boys, ignorance is the greatest curse in life. Ignorance is the burden in life. Ignorance is darkness in life. Ignorance is the cause for all the miseries in life. And in this letter, Swami goes on to say, again addressing the boys, with the help of Guru, you boys can redeem yourselves and go from the phase of darkness to the phase of light. Tamasoma Jyotirgamaya, which we chant day in, day out. That was the part of letter which Swami had written way back in 1979 to the students. The another anecdote where Swami is so very, protective of his gurus, the lecturers and the professors in the university we were studying. I remember in the early 90s when I was doing my MBA program in Puttaparthi, we had one paper called Indian Ethos and Values. Now, this paper was handled by one professor. I would not like to name him, it's not appropriate. And moreover, today he is not amongst us. He has already attained Swami's lotus feet a few years back. In that paper, Swami said he would share part of the syllabus with this professor, and he would take some classes for us from Indian Ethos and Values. We were all excited. Swami said, only on Thursdays I'll take class. That too you have to ensure no Rahu Kalam. 1:30 to 3 I will not come for taking the class. So many conditions. And he said, no bunkings, everybody has to be present in the class. Because some of us used to at times bunk the class, especially after meals in the afternoon, it used to be so sleepy and we used to either sleep or sometimes bunk the classes. But not everybody, a few of us. Many were very studious. So, stage was set. The professor and Swami course was divided. Swami, you will take these classes. Professor so-and-so will take so many classes. The classes happened, the semester ended. Exams, we took the exams. Semester end, the results came out. Without asking in what marks you got in marketing, finance, operations, production management, Swami asked, Indian ethos lo enni marks vachera? He asked. In Telugu he asked. And most of us got below 60% marks. Very average performance. So he asked the professor. Professor said, he washed off his hands. Swami, I don't know, you ask them only, he said. And when Swami is asking boys, normally the boys in Prashant Nilayam, in those years when we were all 18, 20 types, just about 20, many of us were very, very shy and scared to speak in front of Swami. But some of us had the courage. We got onto our knees, you know, the way boys do, to go to Swami and talk to him. Slowly we crawled and whispered in Swami's ears, Swami, Professor Baga Cheppaledu. We said, Swami, he didn't teach us well. You should have seen the reaction on Swami's face. So annoyed he was. So annoyed. And we thought, we will whisper in Swami's ears, just handful of us, 3-4 of us, so that he doesn't, the professor who is sitting behind us will not listen to this. Swami said so loudly that he also heard us. Then Swami said, Dunnaposudlara, the way he tells the boys like buffaloes, you have not done your homework, you are sleeping in the class, you were bunking the class, only when I was taking the class you all were present. But half the syllabus was taken by the professor. So how will you pass? That was a kind of possessiveness he had for the gurus. All the gurus who are present here and elsewhere are so fortunate, I tell you. Swami used to hold the gurus in such high esteem. Now let me come back to the main job that I've been given today, to do the vote of thanks honors. Where do I start from? Because, you know, thanking anybody for this kind of outstanding performance is actually undermining the value of the program. I would rather pay my sincere gratitude and sense of appreciation to all those, starting from Shubha, who was the chief architect of the program, who managed the entire diversified groups over the last few weeks to bring the program to this stage. Then going to music support from Ramanan, Abhijit, and Bharti and brother Lakshman. I would like to express my gratitude to them. All the gurus who were instrumental in bringing the children to the stage, who performed so very well, Gayatri ma'am, Shailaja ma'am, and I don't recollect all the names, Saujanya ma'am, and I can't recollect, please, my apologies. Then our Abhijit for his support on the sound system, and all those who were responsible for putting up the decoration here. Then Gayatri for the audio-visual support. What to say? I mean, I'm so, I have no words to express my sense of gratitude to everyone who is present here. And finally, I would like to thank Brother Manjunath, who is so very dedicated and who believes in empowering people, you know, who lets go and becomes one with the team and empowers them. You know what happens in any organization, whether it's a commercial organization or a service organization like ours, when you start empowering people, what comes out is the best, and that is what we have seen today. Thank you, brothers and sisters. I look forward to more such events in coming future. Thank you. Jai Sai Ram.
Om Jai सुखिनो भवन्तु समस्तलोकाः सुखिनो भवन्तु ॐ शान्ति शान्ति जय परं पवित्रं